What's up, my beautiful homies? Yeah, we won. See ya. Liverpool versus Southampton post-match analysis. We back. Yes, after a short sabbatical, but we got it. We got it 4-0, baby. Let's get down to brass tacks. The suspects starting 11. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Konate comes in for Matip, Dyke, then Robertson back in. After Tsimikas filled in brilliantly against Porto. Thiago got a goal, guys. Yeah, we didn't talk about that, but he did. And guess what? He scored today too. Screamer, left footer. Now Henderson started again. And guess what? James Milner came in for a substitute appearance again. Back from his hamstring injury. He came on for Henderson later. And Fabinho started with Thiago in the middle. And Jota started in with Salah and Mane. That's a starting 11. You'll see it right here, homies. Anyways, we saw the difference between the quality of a build-up play against Porto when Minamino was playing instead of Jota as a striker. He had 33 touches, the least touches by any of our players. When Jota was in the starting lineup instead of injured for Mino, we did brilliant. The usual 4-3-3. The match starts and we're on the back foot. Southampton almost scored, only for their attacker crossed it and Dyke bowing down and then just like clearing that header. Second minute, we open the scoring. Blast off, guys. Video is right here. Blast off. What a great build-up play and shot by Jota. Well taken. Like we discussed, he has come in for Firmino and he is showing up big time this season. Build-up was from the left-hand side. Robertson and Mane combining. They were playing those triangular passes. So Robertson always looking for Mane for him behind the man. So it opened up space, and then at the edge of the box, and Mane and Robertson crossed it, and boom, Jota was on the cross. If he would have missed it, Salah still would have gotten. They were going for the same one. Done. Then Alisson had at least 5 make big saves. Like, I'm really concerned with what happens when Chip gets injured. Who's gonna show up instead of him? Adrian. Is he even good enough? Chelsea has good backup keepers. Every good team has good backup keepers. 2 of the chances were offsides, so that wouldn't count. But he did have to make 3-4 good saves. One save was on the right in the second half. Then let's get to the second goal. We were already 3-0 up at halftime. Let's get that second goal. No, let's get that third goal first because we started talking about Thiago. Get that third goal. This first touch, he drags it towards the left. Such a milky touch. And then blaster, left foot, good shot. It gets deflected by the defender. It's a good shot. So that's the third goal. Got it. Thiago Alcantara is not a flop. He has won trophies everywhere and let's hope we get it this season. Get it. And the second goal, guys. Second goal was also Jota's. This time Salah and Henderson combined. Salah comes in from the right hand side. He passes it to Henderson. As soon as he drags 2 defenders on him, he passes it to Henderson. And then both the defenders run towards Henderson. Then he passes it back to Salah because he's through on goal. Salah crosses it, and again Jota is there to put in the rebound. Boom! Boom! 3-0 up at halftime, baby. I know you guys. From a corner, like it was the 48th minute. We started brilliantly again. Like right off from the first second, there was a chance Jota almost. Let's talk about this. He had so many chances to get his hat-trick done. Unfortunately, he could not get his hat-trick. He's not Mohamed Salah. Everybody can't get a hat-trick. But he scored a good, well-taken brace, being at the right place at the right time. Let's see how many goals he scores this season. I think he's going to score around... Let's hope he scores 20 plus, but he's going to score 15 goals. But at the rate he's going to score 22. 20 plus. Guys, fourth goal was from a corner. Alexander-Arnold crosses it, and Dijk, against his former club Southampton, shoots it. The cross falls on Dijk's feet, Van Dijk's feet, and then he just shoots it past Arthur, their goalkeeper. Look, 4-0 dropping is very... I know it leaves a bad taste in Southampton fans' mouth, but you guys did create more chances after that. Southampton did play well. But guys, who's ready for our next match? Ready, homies. Let's get it. Dijk scoring against his former club. Not celebrating the goal. Respect. Oh, all you fans love that. Anyways, homies. Thank you so much for watching till now. If you have been watching this shit, thanks, homie. Love you. See you on the next episode, bruh. Peace!